Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk and today I'm going to make two lovely cards for you. I'm going to use this set, which is Happy Birthday Gorgeous, but it's not actually going to be a birthday card, although it could be. You could turn it into a birthday card, but this is going to be a baby card, a baby shower or a christening or whatever. You could make it for a baby's birthday as well. And I'm just using this little sentiment here because if you look within this Happy Birthday Gorgeous, you've got lots of leeway, and here you've got congratulations. Okay, so mine's going to be a baby card to the new parents to say congratulations. I'm going to use this little tag shaped stamp as well, which I'm hoping will coordinate with the lovely punch whose name I still can never remember. Is it Elegant Labels? I can't remember. Forgotten. It'll be on my blog over at Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. There's always a link in the description box below, so all the measurements and all of my supplies are all on there, including the name of that. I can't remember. So I have pre-cut quite a lot of stuff to save time, and I'm using Very Vanilla. And I'm going to do two cards. I'm going to do one in pink and one in blue, which traditionally is pink for a girl and blue for a boy. But, you know, in these times, I'm not, I'm not saying that's correct. Just whatever. I'm just doing it in pink and blue. And I'm using the bundle of love paper here, and it's double-sided. It's beautiful. So the pink one here has the gold and cream on the back, and then the blue one also does, and you do get, you know, you get both colours. I think it's designed for baby showers and stuff. And then inside I'm going to utilise the bundle of love Memories and More cards, because you can use them for more than Memories and More. So I've used one of the larger cards in pink and one in blue for the inside mat of my card, and then I've used one of these little cards which are double-sided, so you can write your little sentiment or whatever in there like that. So I'm doing both cards the same, so I'll get those bits sorted and then I'll show you what I'm doing on the front. Okay, so card bases, measure. Let's have a quick look. They are 11.5 inches, scored at 5 3/4, and the width is 4. Okay, the DSP, which is going on the outside there, measures 3 4 5 7/8 by 5 for 5/8. Okay, so there's just an 1/8 of an inch increment there, and then the cardstock that's going to go over the top is 1/4 of an inch shorter than that. Okay, all of the measurements will be over on my blog. It's just easier. Go and have a look. I'm going to start and build my cards. Right, so I'm going to use, I think I'll use Fast Fuse. And first of all, I'm going to adhere my Memories and More card to the inside as a matting layer, like so. And then I've got the little Memories and More journaling card. Oop, get off. Like so. And I'm just going to roughly put that in the middle. You could, if you know, if you were actually sending it as a baby shower, I would measure it and make sure it's perfectly central and everything like that. I would, because that's just me. So now I'm going to layer my DSP on the top. So again, some Fast Fuse. I'm going to try and, that's got a very small increment, it's only 1/8 of an inch, so I need to try and get that straight, which I have. So that's that bit constructed. I'll go ahead and do the other one. 2 cards, how long is it going to take me? Let's have a bet. 10 minutes? No, because I've pre-prepared a lot beforehand, it should be a fast video. Oh, that's not straight. Oh, I've not stuck that on straight, but it's down now. This is why I normally use wet glue. Not to worry. And that in the centre. Oh, it's upside down. And get that roughly straight. So that's my insides done. So you've got a lovely inside card, and because you're layering it with DSP and then we're going to put cardstock on the top, you've got a luxury feel to this card. It feels lovely and thick. It's not going to, you know, look wishy-washy, insignificant. Right, I'm going to use glue because I don't want to stick it on wonky. I don't want it to be wonky. Okay, oh, missed a big bit out there. It won't stick if I don't. There we go. Okay. It is easier with wet glue. Okay. So there you go. That's on there nicely. Give it a bit of a press. Make sure no glue splodges out. Make sure it's nice and straight. There we go. So that's our 2 card bases done. Now what we're going to do with the overlapping bit. Right, well, I'm going to make you... Well, you'll be able to see from the thumbnail anyway, so it's not like it's a big surprise. But what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to do my stamping. And then it's got time to dry because I am using the basic black, which I personally find can sometimes take a while to dry. Okay? That's just my personal opinion. Takes ages. Right. I'm only kidding, it don't really. So I'm going to stamp... First of all, the banner one, which is this one here. And then I'm going to try and stamp the words congratulations inside the banner. Now, I will warn you, you know, I'm not very good at precision work. So if I can't get it straight, I'll change my plans to suit myself. So if I can't get it in this banner now, if I can't get the words in after, I'll be doing it different. Okay, so that's one. For 1 card, okay, because obviously I need 2, 1 for each card, and that's 1 for the other card, okay. Right, so now I'm going to try and get the words congratulations in there, so I'm just going to tilt it on the wonk because it suits me to do it at a slant. I don't know why, it just does, okay. So let me see if I can get it in there. Oh, is it gonna do it? Let's have a look. Yay! It's like winning lottery. It's like going through that machine at the airport and, you know, and it's checking for bombs and stuff and you come out and it don't go off. You feel like you've achieved something. Bit like me when we're stamping. Right, stamp that in there. So that's not as difficult as I had anticipated getting those words in there. So that's worked out lovely. I'm pleased with that. So I'm just going to waft it. Because I don't want it to smudge. And then I'm going to use this punch, which it should fit nicely. Here we go. Yes, it does. Look at that. Perfect fit. So it coordinates with this punch. Thought it would. Right, just let me get it straight without smudging the ink, because it will still be a little bit... just a little bit wet. Not that I'm being, you know, a bit OCD here or out, but there you go. Okay, so that's 1. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Right, I'm going to leave those to dry a second. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in 2 circle punches. Okay, let me just flip that over so it doesn't... Stupid. Just a minute. I just want to flip that sentiment over whilst it dries so it does. There's no chance of it smudging. Right. So, on my card bases, I'm going to cut 2 circles. One at 1 3/4 inch and one at 1 1/4. Okay. So I'm going to put the larger one on the left hand side and the smaller one on the right hand side, just slightly lower down. Okay. So I'm just lining my punch in. It doesn't really matter where or whether it's straight because it's a circle, but I'm going to line it up with the edge of the card there, and then I'm just going to punch. That's 1, and then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put 1 in here I want it kind of staggered like that, I think. And punch. Okay, I'll save those circles because I'm using them for something else. So that's one. And then I'm going to do the same again on the other one. Might just go a bit further in with that first circle. Am I even in shot? Line it up with the edge of the card. In a bit further for this one, I think, because I've not left an awful lot of a gap there. There we go, that one's a bit better. And then one lower down here. Okay, there we go. Save those circles for another project. And then we're going to attach these to our card bases, like so. I'm going to use, that one's run out, Tombow. You could put it on dimensionals, I guess, yeah, might look cool. Okay, so that's one. Get it lined up so that it's got a nice even border all the way around. Okay, there we go. And then I'll do the other one. Super easy card. I did see one similar. I've not invented it. I saw one similar on Pinterest, so I'm not claiming that I've designed it. I've kind of, I look on Pinterest sometimes and I get general ideas, and never ever ever straightforward case a card. Never. I always change it. If you know, I'll see a general idea and I'll think that's a nice idea, and then I'll go and I might incorporate a small part of the idea, but totally and utterly change it, or just do it in a different way. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in my pens. I'm going to stick these. Do I want some more? I think I'm going to, this is where I like to change my mind when I'm in the middle of doing things. I think I'm going to double it up just to make it stand out a little bit. I'm going to double them banners up. So, and the blue one, I'm just going to thin bead of glue on the top edge of the sentiment. If I can get my glue to come out. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to stick it on there. Let me just get that how I want it. This one's lifting up a little bit. I don't want to start getting that ink wet or it will smudge. There we go. Happy with that. A little bit of glue on the back. Again, you could add dimensionals. I'm being a bit tight with my dimensionals today. I don't want to use them. I'm going to put that there, like so, and leave that to dry. And then I'm going to do the same with the pink card. Top line of the sentiment, thin bead of glue, not too much, don't need a lot. Stick it on there. Ooh, I've got glue on my fingers now. When I get back off holiday, I'm having my nails cut. I can't function with them this long. I just wanted them nice for my holidays. When I get back, I'm having them chopped. They're too long. Can't do delicate work with long nails. Don't know how people manage it. Right. So then turn it over. A little bit of glue there. Okay. Put it on. Just give it a tap so that it dries. Right, this is where I start and turn into an artist now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to turn these circles into balloons. So you just want to put a tiny little triangle down there. Okay, so that it looks like the bottom of the balloon. Just teeny weeny. Just draw a little triangle. Okay, and then you just do some spirals so it looks like a ribbon hanging down. There we go. Not terribly artistic, but you get the idea. It gives you an idea of what you can do with, you know, just a couple of circles, little triangles. Okay. We'll just have that one wiggly. And we'll have that one spirally. Whee! There you go. And then I'm just going to, I did get my little gems out. And I just thought I'd have a couple of the little sparklers. Do I know where my pointy thing is? No, do I, Eckers? Okay. Don't know. So we'll use this instead. So I'm going to just add a few little gems. So I think I'll have one of those. Ugh, trying to do it without my paper piercer is quite difficult. I don't know what I've done with it. Come on, there we go. I want that. And have that one. I'm struggling without the paper piercer. And that. These stupid nails. Oh, stuck that in the wrong place now. Oh well. We're having that there then, because that's where it's fallen. I can't be bothered to peel it off. We'll have to have sets of 3. We'll have to have sets of 3. We'll change his plans. It's fine. There you go. So there's the pink one. We'll have to imitate it now with the blue, but not to worry. So we'll have one of the bigger ones. There we go. Over there. And one of the darker ones over there. And one of the lighter ones. If you make a mistake, just blag it. Over there. And there we go, we've got 2 really easy, really quick little baby cards. I hope I was in shot. I hope you find that useful. Very, very pretty. And lovely inside too. 2 for the price of 1. What more could you want? Thanks for watching. Bye.